Hey everyone, welcome back to Williamson Ridge Outdoors. Today we're standing at the back of the truck because I wanted to share a product with you that it's super easy, or should be super easy to install, but I wanted to share my experience with this. And what this is actually a bed mat for a 2023 Chevy Silverado 2500. And this bed mat is from Husky Liners, and I ordered this on October 24th of 2023. And it is currently February 5th, and I got this a couple days ago. So I believe I received it on the 2nd. So it took me some time to get this in, so I really hope that it was worth the wait. So I'm going to share my experience with it, tossing it here in the back of the truck, and then, you know, kind of share my ideas on how it fits, the quality of it, all that good stuff. And also kind of think about that whenever you're ordering. Originally, whenever I ordered this product, they said it was going to take 4 to 6 weeks because of, you know, they make it custom whenever you order it. And then I received an email about 6 or 8 weeks later saying that my date had been postponed, and it showed like January something. Then I don't know, a month later I got another email saying it had been postponed again until March, like the end of March. So finally, at the beginning of February, I did receive an email saying that it had shipped. So actually, at the beginning of February, I received an email from FedEx saying that this item was being shipped and had an estimated ship date to my house. Now, what I thought was kind of odd, it didn't come from Husky Liners. It actually came from FedEx. So I received the package. You know, I was happy to see that it was actually going to be earlier than late March, and I was going to get it early February. So I didn't put a lot of thought into it. But then whenever I got to checking, I was like, well, I never got an email from Husky Liners. Well, after this was delivered and it was sitting here for 2 days, I finally got an email from Husky Liners saying my item had shipped. So I don't know what their delay was. I don't know what the issue was there. I don't know why it took so long for production. But I did finally get it. I just hope it's the exact right one and that it fits my truck the way that it should. So let's open it up, lay it in here. I got the sun shining today nice and bright. So when I lay it in here, I'm actually going to, it's starting to shade over a little bit. So I'll actually back the truck up and point it towards the sun and let the sun shine on that mat for a while. And hopefully everything will flatten out good. So it's only mid 50s today, but the power of that sun on that black mat probably will make it lay down flat. But the first thing I'm going to do is empty everything out of my bed and blow out any loose debris or dust or anything. So I got the truck turned around. I should have faced it a little bit more this way where it's actually shining directly in the sun. I still got a little bit of shadow, but we should be okay. This is fairly heavy because it is a big thick piece of rubber, but it's not nearly as heavy as making something like out of horse stall mats. So that was actually my first thought. I was like, I'm gonna save me some money and I'm gonna buy some of those horse stall mats and put in here. But I got to thinking, you know, one, the weight of them, like those things are extremely heavy. And I was gonna have to buy either 2 or 3 of those. And my cost on it was going to be about $90, which is less than what this bed mat cost. But I was going to have to take my time to cut it, and then it was still going to be multiple pieces for it to fit in here. And there's no way I could get a good, clean fit like the way that this is designed to go. So even if it would have been $90, and, you know, I would have gotten a heavy-duty mat, but it also would have added a lot of weight to the bed of the truck, and it would be hard to move around. If I wanted to slide it out and maybe clean the inside of the truck, then it would be hard to pull that thing out of there. And then you're doing it in multiple pieces, and it's also hard to cut clean. And the fact that you had to take that much time to get it ready, well, this was $125. So I was like, well, for that price difference, this one's custom made to fit the bed of the truck. So that's why I went with this. I knew it would not be as thick as what those big, you know, stall mats are, but I knew that it would still be a good product because it's made by Husky Liners and they offer a lifetime guarantee on it. So I don't see how you could get much better than that, especially whenever you're saving that much time and it's only about $35 difference in the price. So I'm figuring that the texture, or the side that has the little bumps on it, is the side that's going to go down. And I seen a logo on one end of it there a minute ago. Yeah, and I would imagine that the logo is going to go right side up, so it looks like this is going to be the bottom. So, and this is going to be the top side of the mat. All right, so there we go. She's laying in there. It's looking good. I got me a nice fresh footprint on that nice black mat. But you can see they left a little space back here at the back. That's supposed to be that way. But all your cuts and stuff here in the corners, you can see how it fits all the corners and all the fender wells and everything good on the truck. As you can see up here in the front, you know, we've got, I left a little bit of a gap. You could pull that tight if you wanted to, but I left just a little bit of a gap there, and then it fits all your corners, your fender wells, everything nice. And then this is the other side. They left a little bit of room. I could center it up just a little bit more and, you know, close in this gap, but I actually really like that. It looks really good. Well, I really couldn't be happier with the outcome of that. I know this is something really simple. I mean, it's just a rubber mat that goes in the bed of your truck. But I did want to share this because, like I say, there's other methods to do this. And for me, it ended up being, you know, kind of as cost effective as buying it and making it myself. I could buy it already made and pre-cut to fit the bed of the truck. Plus, you know, this mat, yes, is not as thick and as heavy as what like a horse stall mat would be, but that's also a good thing because you don't want to take too much of the payload of your vehicle, because everything that you add to it as accessories, and you're adding, say, you know, 200 or 300 pounds of stall mats. Well, this, I don't even know if it's 50 pounds or not, but you know, it weighs enough to lay in the bed of the truck and you don't have to worry about anything happening to it. It's thick enough to protect the bed of your truck, which brings me to the main purpose of why I bought this. Because a lot of people would say, well, your truck has a spray-in bed liner, why would you need a bed mat for it? Well, when you throw stuff into the back of your truck, like say firewood, or you know, you're hauling something and somebody's going to set a pallet in there, then a lot of times, you know, like anything that you toss in there, it's still right on the metal, and you can dent that metal. Even if your bed liner material stays intact, the metal will still dent. So my outlook on this is, if I'm tossing stuff in there, it's going to hit that rubber mat. It's going to cushion that fall and not put those dings and dents and bangs into my bed. And even though the bed liner is going to be on it, and it will probably protect it from any scratches or having to worry about scuffing something off and having you know, rust show up, but this is going to keep the bed of the truck looking new, even whenever you're hauling loads of stuff like firewood and so on, and things that typically you kind of just toss in the back of your truck. To me, that's the main thing, is just having that little safeguard of protection and being able to keep those dents and dings from happening and keeping that bed in good shape. So I just thought I'd share this, another accessory added to the 2023 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. Just one more thing to kind of improve the functionality of it. So thanks for checking out the video today. If you enjoyed it, I appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button. And until next time, keep it outdoors, and we'll see you on the next one.